Okay, we are recording. So, Nadeem, the CEO, just asked about the news in Colombia. Everything is good. I've been training boxing. I've been punched in the head many times in the last few days, so be patient with me, everybody.
Oh yeah, I saw you on a clip on Instagram, and you were like a sack of right? like like hey Jeff, like move, like make some different movements because you were like boom boom boom
I think
receiving
that was,
for your opponent.
yeah, I think that was the one where I fought like a coach and I was
I
exhausted
need
and he was just punching me.
I need to speak with your coach because that could be dangerous for you. So maybe you don't have to be a sack so far, and you need to go for 101 boxing classes.
It's hard, man. Boxing's hard. You could come down to Colombia and we could do a few rounds.
Yeah, we can do an sparring, but I don't want to. Uh, I don't want to lose my COO. So better stay like that, man.
Well, that's why, as I lose brain cells boxing, that's why we're inviting the Weset community to be part of the organization, to be part of the decision-making process. I'm hearing an echo. Nadeem, is
Not mine.
your speaker on?
No, I hear you so well.
Okay. All right. So today we're finally launching the tokenized shares. So Weset is a regulated company in Mexico. Nadeem, how are we listed in Mexico?
We are regulated on El Salvador. We are a company
Right.
based on El Salvador and Mexico, and the regulation comes on El Salvador. Okay, so any project that we must launch need to be regulated by El Salvador, but in Mexico there is not yet a token law or this name of there is no law about tokenizing assets. Okay, so far because the law yet is not so at the same level as the technology, so we need to wait. It will come, but so far we need to anticipate two different ways to do it right. Okay, so we are doing through El Salvador because we all know that El Salvador has the Bitcoin as legal tender, so we are able to sell tokens there because there's a law for companies who wants to commercialize with digital assets. Okay, that's the case of Weset. So
But
when this, yeah,
talk to us about the tokenized shares and how we have I guess, like the company in Techco that is tokenized, so that people become actual shareholders in the company.
correct. All the shareholders that want to buy a fraction of these shares must be whitelisted. Okay, we need information of our of holders or shareholders. So we need this information because we need to be very clear of who are investing in Weset. Okay, and the shares will be fractionalized. People will be able to buy these fractions online, and then these fractions will be pointed to a user or a different wallet address. Okay, so that's how we are going to attach the user to the share. Then clients, after the benefits of the company, can collect the rewards. And also they will be able to resell it on the secondary marketplace. So far, the first launching will be in the cheaper price. And that's why we announced this for the first, how many, 200 people, Jeff?
Just the first 200, and we already have 200 people on the white list.
Okay, so the first 200 will have the benefit of the price, the lowest price. Then we are going to increase the price on the next rounds. So this is more like capital from investor, from funds, okay? But instead going with one fund, we go with a lot of people in our same group, okay? So far, this is the explanation about share tokenizing in Weset.
I want to talk a little bit about why we want people to be shareholders. So currently we have the general community, right? We have, let's call it like the WeCoin community. We have over 10,000 holders of WeCoin, Nadim? And, you know, in our Telegram, for example, we have over 6,500 members. So we're in that chat, but it's a little informal, right? Anyone can join. It's a public chat. We have a lot of WeCoin holders. We have a lot of, you know, some people aren't WeCoin holders, but it gets a little bit sort of congested and tough to keep track of everything. So now I'm working with the dev team. They started yesterday. They're making a token gated community so that we have a community for people who buy these shares. Having just one share gets you into the private chat. So essentially, you're contributing a very small amount of capital to Weset, and you're in the exclusive community with the management of Weset. So I will be in that chat every day, multiple times a day, and you'll have direct access to the CEO, Nadim, and myself. So that's one of the huge benefits. And we'll also have DAOs where WeCoin holders will have some voice, but particularly it will be weighted heavily towards the shareholders. We want to get to know the community, the investors, call it, you know, like the exclusive community. We want to get to know you very, very closely and have you contribute your ideas. I think one thing that sparked this project is that we had some members with really good ideas. And we want to be able to sort of engage more candidly and in more detail with these people. So I think the token gated community for governance, that's sort of like the exclusive informal governance is just chatting. And then we're also going to have the DAO for more formal governance. So it's a cool way to be directly involved in a crypto project. And I will be, as I said, in the chats regularly, you know, pretty much every day. And yeah, it's just a great opportunity for people who want to be involved in crypto. A lot of people talk about, hey, we need marketing. Well, now as a shareholder, you are contributing capital to the company. So we'll listen about, you know, about marketing strategies, and you could recruit, you know, we want to build a community, right? So you're not just talking directly with us, you're engaging with the community, and we're a part of the community. So you could work with others, convince others, and build with others to sort of build whatever marketing strategy or listing strategy that you have. And you know, we could also talk about, you know, dividend payouts. You know, I'm not going to say you guys can just take money out of the company. That's a bit extreme, but you will have some sort of a say in, you know, in payouts, for quarterly payouts.
And another thing that we need to add is we've been on the eye of Abu Dhabi legal team of the government, because they want to include one solution for selling properties online through tokenization. So far, they just have the way to sell with Bitcoins, but when they sell a property with Bitcoins, the only thing that they do is to exchange the Bitcoin for their own currency. But so far, we are being on their eye. We've been with some meetings with them in order to be part of a project that solves these problems on Abu Dhabi. So this is information that just the shareholders will get, and also could be on some other meetings with them, because this is information that at the end, what we want to do is to grow the company to be able to sell it in a big number, right? When we sell it in a big number, that will significate that people increase their investment in a 2, 3, 10x. Okay, we cannot give you that number, but I mean the number that your investment will increase. But we are doing everything on our side in order to sell it at the best price, because this is a startup, you know. So the concept is proved. We have a community. The marketplace is working, and every time we are selling more and more fraction of properties, and all other also other projects and other developers are looking for us in order to list their own projects in our platforms. So this comes also in a very good time, because bull markets is approaching. So that will also launch the company in another direction, the direction that we are aiming. So this is very good news that we have on the future for Weset, for the company, and for other institutions, in this case Abu Dhabi, that are putting their eyes on us.
So that's another opportunity, because if you believe that there will be institutions or funds that want to invest in Weset down the road, they could buy your shares. So obviously there's opportunity for capital gains there as well. I also want to highlight that in addition to a private chat for the shareholders within our token gated community, we'll also have regular calls with Nadim and I, just for people in the token gated community. So token gated meaning you can only enter and participate in the chat and the meetings if you have the token. So,
Correct.
I mean, I encourage the community to come be a part of this. We invite you to be a part of the community. And right now, we're launching the first round of shares, and there's only 200 available, and they're $200 each. We've oversubscribed the whitelist. The whitelist has been extremely popular, and today we're going to launch in a few hours. And after 200, the round ends. You're going to wait a bit of time. We don't know how long, a few days, maybe a few weeks. And then we're going to get into round 2, and the price will increase. We encourage you to also buy multiple shares to increase your impact on the community, and also like your potential returns.
Correct. And for those that are asking for new sex, we are not going to new sex right now. We have MEXC and PancakeSwap. MEXC is very good option because we have more than $100,000 volume a day. So it is a good amount of tokens moving in one day. So going for more sex, it is not convenient in our thoughts. Maybe when you are all together on this new group, you can give us new information that we can take and maybe change our point of view. But so far,
likely right now, we'll have more impact marketing. We need to,
correct,
because centralized exchange listings are very expensive. I think we already invested, how much, Nadim? Like close to $50,000 in one. So, you know, I think marketing
more than $100,000 in sex.
More than 100,000. So when he says he invested $100,000 in sex, he means a centralized exchange. not $100,000 in other CE.
Not
CEX.
the kind of sex that you're thinking, Jeff.
So I would say I'll be transparent that probably right now we're looking more as you become part of the exclusive community, that's the shareholder community. We'll look for guidance and seek more of your opinion in marketing. And then as you know, and then we could have a roadmap as we increase the value of WeCoin and build the treasury, build the market cap. Then we could look to more a centralized exchange in 2025.
Correct. So all of you have this opportunity. Today we have the first round of these token shares. So go to this link that it is pinned on the platform, on the Telegram, and just put your name and email in order to be able to buy your first token.
That's our call to action. The whitelist is closing probably within the next hour, and then we're launching in 1 to 2 hours. So go to, I'm going to put it in Telegram right now. Okay, I'm going to put the link. If you're not on the whitelist, you need to register. All you have to do is put your name and email. It takes 2 seconds, and then you'll be eligible to buy the first round of tokens. So the shares. So I just put the link to the whitelist right now. Go sign up. This is the only time you'll ever be able to buy shares at 200, because after the first round sells out, it's already oversubscribed. The price increases and we'll never go back to 200. So fill your bags. And it's the sale is in USDT on the Binance chain.
Yeah, that's your opportunity, guys. Go there and make your purchase right now. That it is the best price that you can get. Okay, thank you very much, community, for this time. We will see you.
Wait, any questions?
Next time.
Are there no questions?
Yeah, let's see questions.
I don't see any in Telegram.
No questions. We were very clear on our explanation. So
okay, so I'll let the community know in the next few hours. Well, first of all, the whitelist will close probably within an hour. So get your name on the whitelist if you haven't already. This is the last time, and you need to be on the whitelist to invest in the first round. And then within a few hours, we're going to launch the collection. So be ready. There's only 200 shares available at launch, and then it closes. And then round 2 comes at a later date at a higher price. So make sure you fill your bags.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Jeff. See you in a while. And today is the launching of the first tokenized shares of Weset. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.
Bye.